Sonal on board to put focus on a note from Antique Broking that talks about the agrochemical sector and why they're bullish on that. Sonal, over to you.
Thank you so much for that. Well, agrochemical sector, the entire sector is in focus. There are two notes, one on the sector and the second on UPL. Let me start with the first one, which is by Antique on the sector, where they talk about channel checks suggesting that domestic industry has witnessed double-digit YY growth. This is from April to the month of August. Now, remember, quarter one was really weak across the agrochemical space because of inventory destocking. As monsoon activity has picked up in July, it has more than offset the lull that was seen in June itself. But for export-oriented players, the slowdown is expected to continue in the near term. So recovery is only seen in the domestic markets right now, but prices in both domestic and export markets, they have settled down and are showing signs of some upside as well and revival. Antique believes the worst is largely over for domestic players, so that's a big statement. They expect a bounce back in performance from second quarter itself. However, the revival for export players might take some time, but for the Indian players like Dhanuka Agritech, they have a bigger exposure here. For all of them, it would be a good news. HSBC has a buy rating on UPL with a target at 775 rupees a share. They think that there will be possible recovery in quarter three, given visible signs of reducing inventories and stabilizing prices as well. Latin America, it's a big market for them. That will be a potential catalyst. Stress tests suggest balance sheet remains protected despite the headwinds that they have been seeing. Global crop protection business is undervalued according to them, so they see more upside from here on. And downside risk from here will be the weather issues, volatility in raw material prices, and it will also include any unfavorable acquisitions that the company makes. So that is on HSBC's radar as well.
All right. Thank you for that, Sonal. So that's about the chemical space of value add on that itself. But you're also